This week, the Jewish people lost one of our greats. Rabbi Dr. Abraham Twerski passed away this week, and I feel we should probably say some of his Torah in his merit. In one of his many books, this one called Living Each Week, he says a little something on each Parsha. And he quotes the Midrash on the verse, Vayomer choten Moshe elav lo tov hadavar asher ata oseh. Moshe's father-in-law Yitro tells Moshe, it's not good what you're doing. And he sees all these people gathered in front of Moshe, taking so much time, standing, waiting to hear what Hashem has to say. He recommends, he suggests that Moshe choose certain people to judge, certain capable people to judge and create a court system. Rabbi Twerski writes, the Midrash states that because of the counsel which Yitro gave to Moshe when he said, you shall see from among all the people, he was rewarded by the Torah's attributing the judiciary system to him. It is noteworthy that although Yitro's counsel to Moshe began several verses earlier with the statement, you are not doing right, and both you and the nation will be exhausted, the Midrash states that he was rewarded for his positive suggestions, which led to establishing a hierarchy of judges. The message of the Midrash is clear. Anyone can criticize, but not everyone can provide helpful advice. It is easy to find faults, but it is not at all easy to provide effective solutions. There is no particular reward for finding faults and criticizing. If one does not have an effective solution for a problem, it is often just as well to hold one's silence. How do you do that? How can you be silent when you see somebody's doing something wrong? And the answer is humility. You have to be a humble person. Rav Twerski struggled to get through medical school, made the big decision, as somebody from Pittsburgh once told me, to not be a Hasidic Rabbi, which he could have been, which by all rights he should have been. His family was in that business, for lack of a better word. He chose not to do that and to be a doctor instead because he felt he had a better way to reach people that way, through psychology. In a sense, he was a Rebbe nevertheless. When he got through medical school and he stood out as being Jewish in this very Catholic school, and he still had the humility to speak when necessary, and wrote so many books, and could still get on his hands and knees to play with a child. Besides the almost 90 books that he's written, and the number of videos that he's made on YouTube, and the number of appearances he's made, he also composed music. One of the melodies he wrote is a tune known throughout the world, sung in many shuls, and in Simchat Torah, when the Torah is brought out. It's one of the verses in Tefillah, and basically it says, Hashem et amecha, save your nation, uvarech et nachlatecha, and bless your inheritance. Why? Urim v'nasim ad ha'olam. Because you contend to them and lift them forever. In his tzavah, in his living will, he asked that no eulogy be said at his funeral. Instead, that this song be sung. That's a humble man. We can all learn a lot from him. Shabbat shalom.